it drives me mad. There, in the next room, is that man who recites monologues. He's doing it now. Would you believe it? If I were in charge of the police, I'd forbid them. They're false through and through. An intelligent man doesn't speak all alone. He thinks that he doesn't speak. That's what distinguishes him from lunatics. They speak, but they don't think. If you allow monologues, you devalue man. They ought to be forbidden. It makes me ill. I allow monologues only if there is more than one person, because then it stops it from being a monologue. There are people talking to each other. So when we in the audience listen to them, we're eavesdropping. Still, they don't bother about us. If this man comes and delivers a monologue at us, what right has he? Who asked him to? It's like me coming and reciting an ode to you. Well, what would you say? It's false through and through, isn't it? There, we agree. Oh, when you've an excuse, all right, I understand. That's different. Now on, let me tell you, I have a friend. It's very strange. If you haven't a friend, there's something the matter with you. Now, the fact is, he always talks on his own. That doesn't upset me, because he has an excuse. He's deaf. Talking's his way of hearing himself think. Look, I'll prove I'm not prejudiced. A song I can understand, because there's music. It's false through and through, but there is music. That's the excuse. It's a way of saying, you know, I don't believe a word of it. But monologues people always think are true. Shakespeare's full of them. Every time they start, I walk out. They drive me mad. And I don't come back till another character comes back too. That's why you always see me at the end of a row. It's easier to get away. Now I ask you, what could be sillier than a man with nothing better to do than chatter away on his own? To declaim, for instance.
On the train, there was a man in the same compartment, just the two of us. He knew he was English. At least he had an English accent. But he spoke, but he didn't speak. Suddenly, between two stations, he began to move about. He wriggled with British phlegm, and suddenly he stopped, gritting his teeth, like his phlegm, and I hear him murmuring about. He said, "A laboratory, oh, I understood it, it was English, I couldn't be angry with them, but he didn't have any friends."
The other day, I went to the exhibition. There were lots of ladies there. One in front of me was charming. She was speaking all on her own, and I heard everything she said. And so on. That was a monologue. But of course, she had an excuse. I couldn't be angry with her. I wasn't angry with her at all. Though it was a monologue, which cost me a lot of money. Let's continue. Now my wife, marvelous. Now my wife, what happened to her? She was in her room one evening, lying on the sofa. I come to her quietly. She was speaking to herself, talking nonsense. August, come in. He's just got out. Don't be frightened. There's nothing to be afraid of. August, I ask you. My name's Ernest. She was reciting a monologue, but I couldn't be angry with her. She didn't mean to. She was asleep. Now that I understand. But the others, they're false through and through. Oh, and if I ever come in here like that for any reason and start telling you about all the little things that happen to me, I hope every one of you will get up and shout. Get up. If that man next door hasn't finished his monologue yet, I'll go back in there and shout at him.
This is a monologue. This is what I do in my spare time. I'm so happy. I'm so free.